Hello and welcome to another view from the cab. Unlike the previous two vlogs, I'm actually outside today. As you can see, there's not very many people around. It does seem that a lot of people are now respecting the lockdown or curfew, or call it what you like. You know, as you can see, there's a van over there, truck. You know, it seems to be only essential. I mean, that's a supermarket van as well. So, you know, of course, a glut of traffic comes up now. Look, a couple of cars there and stuff. But they could be NHS workers. They could be just about anybody, couldn't they? I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge of people's reasonings and motives of why they're out and about. That's not my scene. That's not my business. So. Yeah, so it turns out that I am a key worker. Being a bus driver, I am a key worker. So that's what my duties have been today, is you know, bus work. So moving along from all of that rather long boring intro there. I mean, look at that, just real quick. There's nobody around. Oh, and to ruin it, look, to ruin it, two cars have to come by. Look at that. Anyway, so this coronavirus crisis, it's sort of, I've come to a realization this morning. I've had a conversation with a gentleman this morning, and basically it's made me realize that I need to learn how to cook. I need to learn how to create food. It's all very well and good opening a packet, and this is what I said to the fella I was talking to earlier. I mean, I can open a packet of bacon, chuck the bacon in a frying pan, fry it and make a bacon sandwich. That anybody can do. Any moron can do that. But not everybody can bake their own bread. Not everybody can make their own pasta. You know, not everybody. And I mean, I don't like cooking at all. Look at that, there's nobody around. And a van driver has to come up and ruin it on the other carriageway. Look at that. Mate, couldn't you have just left it another 30 seconds, you know? Anyway, not everybody can just create a meal from basically nothing. It's a talent. You know, I need to learn how to. I mean, I couldn't even make a cake. I couldn't make you a sponge cake if my life depended on it. I wouldn't know where to begin. You know, I suppose you get some eggs, some flour, some butter, and you bang it all together, and I don't know, some milk, and you bake it all up, I suppose. I haven't got a clue. These are the things. This coronavirus crisis has made me realise I need to learn. I need to learn how to make bread. I need to learn how to make cakes. I need to learn and improve upon the. I mean, a very basic. I mean, I can get by. You know, I can I can cook. I can open packets and I can cook food in order to stay alive for another 12 hours until breakfast or whatever, you know. But this has really sort of highlighted that it's all very well and good. I mean, if you've got, you know, you've got bags and bags of self-raising flour and plain flour, and you can have all the ingredients you want. You can stockpile all the ingredients, but unless you know how to use those ingredients, it's like anything. It's like anything at all you can think of. If you can't use the stuff you've got, there's no point in having it. You know. So I'm gonna have to make it my mission now. My mission in life is gonna have to be learn to cook. I may not enjoy it. I may not enjoy cooking, but I'm going to have to learn at least how to bake my own bread. People have been baking bread for, I don't know, a billion years or something, didn't they? But, you know, I wouldn't know where to begin. Wouldn't know where to begin. So that's my new mission in life, because if these, you know, if these things are gonna come up and are gonna keep happening, and you know, these virus outbreaks and stuff, you know, I need to be able to fend for myself. I can't just rely on my wife to bake bread. I can't rely on other people. I need to be, we should all be completely self-reliant. We shouldn't be relying on anybody for anything. We should only be relying upon ourselves, because you just don't know what's going to happen. You know, we should all be taking steps, raise our game. You know, I saw a thing on Twitter the other day that was saying that people, you know, they've been careless with their money, they've not banked enough money, they've wasted money on frivolous things, you know, and of course when the time comes and the, you know, it hits the fan, they've got no cash on hand because they've wasted it, you know. So we should all be taking steps to, you know, have, not stockpile stuff, because that's ridiculous. We should all plan our lives better, you know, so that we've always got washing up liquid, we've always got bleach, we've always got the essential cleaning products that have sold out so quick. I'm not saying go out and buy 40 gallons of bleach a week, because that's ridiculous, but we should always make sure we've got the basic cleaning and hygiene products. You know, toilet rolls, not millions of toilet rolls, you know, but you know, and you know, things for feminine hygiene, tampons and stuff. I don't want to get bogged down with all that, but these are the things we should all make sure we've got plenty of, so that if it hits the fan at any given moment, we can say, yes, well, we can stay in for 2 weeks, no problem. We don't need to go out, because we've got flour, we can bake bread, we've got this, we've got that, you know. Yes, there's a virus or an illness, we can keep a house clean, you know. I'm obviously not suggesting the ridiculous stockpiling that people have been doing. I mean, I've even heard stories of people going out and buying extra freezers just so they can go to the supermarket and buy more stuff to stockpile, which, you know, when you look at it, I mean, there goes an Iceland truck now. They specialise in frozen foods. The supply chain hasn't stopped. The supply chain hasn't broken down. But still, people have felt the need to go out and cause a problem where there needn't be one. You know, yes, we've all got to distance ourselves from other people. You know, we can all still go to the shops, as you know, but as long as we keep our distance from other people. You know, it's just being responsible. Obviously have enough, I mean, if you're paid weekly, you know, then buy enough shopping or groceries or whatever to, you know, get into a routine. I mean, you know, I get paid monthly, so usually, you know, we do a big amount of shopping for the month. You know, we know what we need, and there's no point in buying millions of gallons of washing up liquid if you just don't need them, because A, you've got to store them, and B, you've got to actually pay for them. You still need to keep enough cash on hand, but make sure you've got enough stuff indoors so that at any given moment, if something happens, you can self-isolate quite safely without having to go and strip the shelves bare. You know, just do it responsibly. We need to pace ourselves through this coronavirus problem. And you know, and they're saying that the word is now. These sort of restrictions could be in place for anywhere up to 6 months. I hope that's an overestimate. But look how quiet the road is. This is a busy road usually. If you look back over the other stationary vlogs I've done sitting in this lay-by, having my little breaks, you'll see that this is usually I'm going to have to go back and have a look through just to sort of see the volume of traffic and compared to what it is now when we're in lockdown. You know, that's I think that's what I'm going to have to do. It is good though. It's interesting to see how all these key workers are the ones that usually get overlooked, like the truck driver over there. Now, without that truck driver, he is a very, very important link in the chain. You know, yes, it's just one truck, yes, it's one driver, but he is a very important link in the chain. You know, he's got his fridge truck over there. I can hear the donkey engine groaning away on the trailer. You know, and without the truck drivers, I mean, on the radio this morning they were saying about the milkman. I know somebody sort of called into the radio station to say he's a milkman. He's been out all night trying to deliver milk and bread and other bits and pieces that people really need. So he's another key worker. He's a link in the chain. You know, bus drivers getting people to work and stuff, and you know, truck drivers getting the food to the shops and getting the food from the manufacturers to the warehousing. It's all links in the chain, and all these people that have been overlooked for years are finally being appreciated. I mean, I've always appreciated your nurses and stuff, you know, and it's now that they're coming to the fore. And I think the people further up the chain, I mean, the people like me at the ground level, have always realised just how hard nurses work. If you spend any time in hospital, you'll see how much and how hard that nurses actually do work. And I think that the people higher up at sort of central government level are starting to realise now that they are, you know, key to the country's ticking over. You know, a quick sip of my super disgusting coffee. I don't know why I keep brewing myself disgusting coffee, but there you go. That's what seems to be happening. Some more traffic coming through now. But yeah, so just to backtrack, I'm gonna have to look into, you know, improving my cooking skills, or actually I should say acquiring some cooking skills and actually learning to cook from scratch properly, you know, so that I haven't got to rely on anybody in the future. When it hits the fan, I can just fend for myself, you know. And I think that's an important lesson that I've learned from this whole awful coronavirus situation, crisis. So there we are. That is my view from the cab in the outside world today on a nice sunny Monday, but it is a bit of a chill in the air still. So there we are. So that's my view from the cab. Until next time, bye bye for now.